What if the skies over the Taiwan Strait erupted in a clash between invisible giants, China's J-20 Mighty Dragon and America's F-35 Lightning II? Could China's stealth predator finally topple the U.S. air superiority that has lasted for decades? In 2025, Beijing proudly unveiled its 300th J-20 Mighty Dragon, marking a significant milestone that caught many observers off guard. This fast growth in China's fifth-generation fighters signals a substantial shift in the global power balance. Meanwhile, the United States, long the leader in stealth aircraft, faces growing delays in updating its F-35 Lightning II, raising challenging questions about whether its technological edge is slipping. The stakes are incredibly high. Air superiority isn't just about fighter jets, it's about global influence, deterrence, and the ability to support allies. If one side secures a clear advantage, alliances in the Pacific could fall apart. A weaker deterrent might lead to more aggressive actions near Taiwan or the South China Sea. Today, we dive into the heart of this rivalry, from the secret origins of the China J-20 Mighty Dragon to the U.S.'s plans for global dominance with the F-35 Lightning II. We'll explore stealth, speed, sensors, and firepower. We'll look at real-world deployments shaping the tense skies of 2025. And we'll consider future scenarios where these two giants might finally face each other in combat. This isn't just a story about fighter jets, it's about the future of warfare, the fight for air dominance, and the direction of global order. The China J-20 Mighty Dragon made its first public appearance in 2011, coming out of secrecy to gain worldwide attention. What started as a mysterious prototype has now become a symbol of China's military development. By 2025, the People's Liberation Army Air Force marked the debut of its 300th J-20 at the Changchun Air Show. This swift production surprised analysts, showing that China had mastered mass-producing a stealth aircraft once believed to be out of reach. Beyond just numbers, China has consistently upgraded its fighters. Early J-20s depended on Russian engines, which limited their true fifth-generation capabilities. However, now that the WS-15 engine program is nearing operational maturity, the J-20 could soon achieve super cruise performance, the ability to maintain supersonic speeds without afterburners, a key feature of advanced stealth fighters. On the other side stands the US F-35 Lightning II, arguably the most ambitious defense project in history. Originally part of the Joint Strike Fighter program, the F-35 promised a stealthy, multi-role aircraft deployable across the Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. With over 1,000 units delivered worldwide by 2025, the F-35 has become the backbone of not only U.S. air power, but also that of key allies, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and European NATO members. Yet challenges remain. The long-planned Block 4 upgrade, designed to boost weapons capacity, electronic warfare, and computing power, now faces delays until 2031. Critics claim that while China advances with new variants, the F-35's upgrade cycle risks leaving it vulnerable in the short term. The rivalry has also been marred by suspicion. Analysts have long debated the J-20's strong resemblance to Western designs. From its angular intakes to its stealthy shape, some believe that cyber espionage and technology theft contributed to China's rapid advancements. Although Beijing maintains that the J-20 is an indigenous design, U.S. intelligence has repeatedly cautioned about stolen design data in the early 2000s. But regardless of its origins, the outcome is clear. The China J-20 Mighty Dragon has transitioned from prototype to operational asset faster than expected. This paves the way for a direct comparison with the US F-35 Lightning II, a confrontation of two very different design philosophies. Stealth is the key feature of fifth-generation fighters. The US F-35 Lightning II features all-around stealth, crafted to reduce radar visibility from every angle. Its radar cross-section is often compared to that of a metal golf ball, barely detectable by most radar systems. In contrast, the China J-20 Mighty Dragon focuses on frontal stealth. Its design, featuring large canards and a longer fuselage, might weaken its side and rear stealth profiles. Analysts indicate that while the J-20 is built primarily for head-on combat, it could be more vulnerable when detected from other angles. This difference could be critical in detection tactics, where spotting the enemy first often determines the outcome of the battle. The J-20 performs well in range and speed. Designed for long-range interception, it has large fuel tanks and powerful engines, which could enable supercruise once WS-15 engines are fully integrated. This allows China to project air power deep into contested areas, such as the South China Sea or beyond Taiwan. The F-35 was built with a different approach. Instead of emphasizing raw speed, it focuses on sensor integration and battlefield communication. Its distributed aperture system gives a 360-degree view, and its advanced data links let F-35 pilots act as quarterbacks in the sky, coordinating information across fleets and allies. In this way, the F-35 is less a lone wolf and more a connected part of a larger war network. Weapons are the ultimate test. The J-20's arsenal includes the PL-15 long-range air-to-air missile, with an estimated range of over 200 kilometers. Designed to outrange Western missiles, the PL-15 threatens USAWACS and tanker aircraft, potentially undermining America's aerial backbone. The F-35 is equipped with the AIM-120D AMRAAM, which is reliable but has a shorter range than the PL-15. However, future updates and next-generation AIM-260 missiles could even the odds. Both sides are also investigating hypersonic weapons, which could transform beyond visual range combat into lethal first-strike exchanges. In short, the J-20 focuses on range and raw firepower. The F-35 prioritizes data fusion and survivability. Which approach wins may depend on future battlefield conditions. The China J-20 Mighty Dragon has already gained attention for its stealthy missions. Reports show that J-20s have flown undetected near Japan and even through the Tsushima Strait, testing the response times of regional enemies. Beijing proudly states that the J-20 is fully operational, with the fleet continually upgraded with new avionics, radar, and weapon systems. By 2025, the J-20 is no longer just a symbolic aircraft, but a crucial tool of China's military assertiveness, patrolling disputed airspaces and deterring U.S. reconnaissance flights. Its presence near Taiwan acts as a daily reminder of shifting power dynamics. Meanwhile, the U.S. F-35 Lightning II has become the centerpiece of a broad international coalition. From U.S. carriers to NATO air bases, the F-35 guarantees interoperability among allies. In exercises like Falcon Strike, American and Allied pilots train to integrate smoothly, creating an allied network of stealth fighters. This is America's greatest strength, not just the jet itself, but the ecosystem of allies operating the same platform, sharing data and coordinating strategies. Japan, South Korea, and Australia have all heavily invested in F-35 fleets, directly aiming to counter China's rise. The year 2025 has already seen a surge of tense military exercises. U.S.-Thailand drills showcased Allied readiness, while China and Russia held joint air patrols near the Sea of Japan, sparking concerns in Tokyo and Seoul. Both sides use these deployments to test each other's defenses, demonstrate capability, and send signals about their intentions. For Taiwan, the stakes are existential. The island watches as China's advanced fifth-generation fighters circle closer, while U.S. and Allied F-35s operate nearby as a deterrent. Every exercise, every patrol is a rehearsal for a potential crisis, one that could erupt without warning. What would occur if the China J-20 Mighty Dragon and the U.S. F-35 Lightning II clashed over the Taiwan Strait? Military think tanks and AI-driven simulations offer sobering insights. In many situations, J-20s use their long-range PL-15 missiles to target American support aircraft, tankers, and AWACS, reducing the F-35's network advantage. However, once F-35s close in, their stealth and sensor fusion often allow them to dominate dogfights. The key factor is usually who detects and fires first, and whether U.S. or Chinese AWACS Specifically, the KJ-3000 versus the E-2D can maintain situational awareness. Looking ahead, the rivalry heats up. China is reportedly working on a two-seat version of the J-20, aimed at better mission control and drone teaming. There are also rumors of directed energy weapons and AI-powered cockpits. The United States is responding with next-generation air dominance, NGAD, a sixth-generation fighter expected in the 2030s. In the meantime, the F-35 must bridge the gap with software upgrades, new weapons like the AIM-260, and integration with unmanned combat drones. This arms race guarantees that by the early 2030s, the skies over the Indo-Pacific will feature the most advanced aerial technologies humanity has ever developed. Beyond technology, the larger stakes are geopolitical. If China reaches parity in stealth fighter capabilities, U.S. dominance in Asia could diminish. Regional allies might hedge their bets, doubting Washington's ability to guarantee security. NATO also watches closely, worried about the potential of a two-front confrontation with both Russia and China happening at the same time. Air power is about more than just dogfights. It involves deterrence, perception, and political will. The outcome of the F-35 versus J-20 rivalry could influence the international order for years to come. The clash between the China J-20 Mighty Dragon and the U.S. F-35 Lightning II is more than just a military rivalry. It's a defining contest of our time. One side offers mass production, long-range firepower, and rapid innovation. The other brings global networks, battlefield integration, and decades of combat-tested doctrine. Who has the advantage in 2025? The answer isn't straightforward, but one thing is sure. The future of air dominance, and possibly global power, will be decided in the skies over the Indo-Pacific. If you found this analysis helpful, remember to like this video, leave a comment sharing your thoughts on who would win in a real-world showdown, and subscribe for more in-depth reports on the world's most pressing defense rivalries. The story of the F-35 versus J-20 is still unfolding, and the next chapter could alter everything.